Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got the Shirogorov Neon Zero here with me for a quick maintenance video. But hey, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this kind of content. So, in order to maintain your Shirogorov Neon Zero, you're gonna need a tool. Because, yeah, I mean, you can pull this off like with a coin or like a screwdriver, but you're gonna risk to mar those beautiful bits. That's why I am suggesting you to use just a set of Shirogorov tool, which I know it's expensive. It doesn't come cheap. Like this tool here, it's I think $200, so definitely not a cheap one, but it's gonna save you a lot of swearing, because if you scratch one of these, it's gonna be kind of like a pain to get them replaced, and you have to pay more money. So you're gonna need this bit and this other bigger bit for the pivot, like so, and just gently take it down like that. So this guy can be like so, and then you're gonna have just to gently open the blade and very slowly. Look at this, almost perfect. You've got one bearing right there. So for this task you want to use a set of tweezers, because look at that, you're gonna be seeing a lot of ball bearings going around, which is normal because these are not caged bearings. So let's just do like that. Just be very gentle because you don't want to lose any of these bearings. And that's the other cage, let's call it that way, even if it's not even a cage. And then here you've got your other bearings, and that's another one right there. So this guy can be here, this can be like that. Make sure you move everything carefully, because you don't want any of these balls just going anywhere. Look at that. All right, and then I'm just gonna use some alcohol swabs, like in this case just this little one over here, because we want to clean up these cages. I mean, cages, I don't know, they look like cages, but they are of course open. They're not keeping the bearings in place. Now, in this situation, I can do something like that. I can just scoop all these bearings and then put them like together like that, and just make sure that they are soaked in alcohol, so it takes out all the grease. And you just do like that very carefully. Make sure you have, like you see, some kind of mat with walls kind of thing, so they don't run out of your table. So make sure that you're doing it in a controlled environment, let's say. All right, so that is done, and then just a little cleanup to the pivot, like here, and just cleaning up the tang of the blade and the track. Let's just keep clean on the inside. Let's remove the lint and everything. That's pretty good. Let's also do this side over here. Very nice. Okay, so that is done. And that is basically it, guys. And then now that's the fun part. So pivot goes in like so, and then we are just going to do this Zen exercise, which is actually, let me just clean also this one like that, so we can clean the thread of the pivot, which is there. And just one by one, I have this set of tweezers, they work fine for me. And one by one, you just put the ball bearings back. So I find that these tweezers are fantastic, better than the one I had before. There is also a set of Shirogorov tweezers, but it's like Oh my god, it's crazy expensive. I think it was, I saw one for like $500. So, I mean, it had a tool, like the very tool I'm using, in a copper, beautiful copper finish. But honestly, I couldn't justify the price tag for that. Even if I'm a Shirogorov fan, oof, $500 for a set of tweezers, I passed. I honestly passed. Yeah. All right, so that is done. In this side, we're gonna add a little bit of like 10 weight nano oil, just like one and just like two drops. We're gonna add also a little drop of 85 weight nano oil right over here on the detent ball without like spreading it everywhere. All right, so that's done. Then we've got the blade in, correct. Check that all the bearings are in place. Stop pin is in place. And then you're gonna need this guy over here. And keep the bearings close to the pivot so you don't have too much travel to do with each one of them, and you should be pretty much good to go. So it's not that hard. I mean, you need like a table, you need some say steady hand. I mean, you're not doing any surgery here, but here you go. So that is done. So it's not that hard, you know, to do. You just need to be careful, a little bit precise, but that's pretty much it. So that is, maybe you can clean a little bit more here. Very good. And this guy, now it's here. So we can just do, we can even clean this screw like so. And we can also clean, clean this guy. So we are in business. So this guy is in. We're gonna tune it up, release the tension. We're gonna tune it in a second. Here you've got this that's just snaked out from the handle. Very simple construction. And here, just push it from the outside and very gently just tighten the handle screw. And then we're gonna go here, check that everything is correctly in place, and we're gonna tighten the pivot, and we should be pretty much good to go. So let's see, this goes here. Let's check for blade centering. Pretty perfect. And of course, you've got your beautiful Shiro action right over here. That's a smooth one, guys. Beautiful. Of course, it's not as drop shotty as F95, like bigger blade, but for sure, it's a nice one. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned.